Osho. I hope that your day went well yesterday, and hope it's going well today. And some of you got your gifts, and you know that your loved ones and friends has given you, and you're testing them out, wearing them, or whatever, you know. So I hope everything went well with you. Hey, I remember before I came to the Lord, I used to, read a lot of Stephen King stuff, And I remember one time Stephen King said something about because he did this one story called the Libray Police, right? And because he got the idea because of his son had come in and was mentioning about an overdue books and stuff and all this, and talking about the Libray Police. So there he got an idea for the story, right? Okay. Now, you want to hear something? All right, here's something I'll read to you. I'm not going to read it. It's a long article, but I got this off of Hal Lindsey's, thing. And you talk about your Libray Police. Okay, there we go. Libray Police. Now there is such a thing. Check this out. Hold on. All right, let's see if we can get this puppy to scroll down there. Libraries on the bookcase for overdue fines. Crackdown on scofflaws. All right. There, with the crippled economy forcing Bay Staters to dust off library cards, local lending institutions are throwing the book at overdue scofflaws, turning them over to the cops and courts in a hard-nosed bid to collect fines and recover costly tomes and DVDs. Wow. Hey guys, if you got any overdue books, I think you better start going through. If you're not for sure, you better start going through your stuff and looking over, coming up with some money, man. Check this out. Okay. It says here, the value of the materials is fairly high. We need to replace them, said Martha Holding, director of the Peabody Institute Library, which has sent the law after a trio of overdue culprits. Of course, it says Peabody, but I know there in Massachusetts they pronounce it Peabody, which I thought was strange. Hey, from the South, Okay, but it goes on to say the Peabody Library filed criminal complaints against 19-year-old Alyssa Toasty or something like that, Toste. I'm just going to say Toaster. And 23-year-old Jeremy Crane on December 15th. Despite repeated notices, both Toast and Crane failed to return more than $500 worth of overdue books, DVDs, music CDs, books on tape, and other items, Holden said. Whoa. Toast and Crane did not respond to requests for comment. Well, I could see why. Some of the overdue items were taken out recently, while some go back a year or two, said Assistant Library Director Gary Guyot. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, and if he's listening to this, hey, I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce your name. All right, the pair have been summoned to appear at a hearing before a clerk magistrate for failing to return library materials. A criminal complaint was filed more than a month ago against a third library member who's been hoarding $1,000 worth of coveted library material. And of course, guys, there's more. Okay? And so anyway, I thought, whoa, Library Police. And then it talks about having cops, out, and it's like, oh man, whew. I remember there was times that I used to, because sometimes I have a tendency to forget things, and I can remember. So that's why I'm careful. I go to the library. I try to always have someone, to remind me. Now a lot of people will think my family members are being mean to me. They're really not, because they have to keep reminding me on things. That's sad. But it's just the way my mind goes. So I use notes and different things. And what's really bad is when you got notes and you forget. You got notes to remind you, and you forget to put them up. You know, like, really don't do you too good, does it? You know, but yeah, that's one of my flaws. Just one of many flaws that I have, and that's forgetting. You know, so. But anyway. Oh, also to a young man, young Zach, I have a video for you, young brother. You know who I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for right now. So I have to load this. You have to excuse the background noise back here, because like I told you, and if you're just new and watching this, my pop's nearly deaf. For all intents and purposes, you might as well just say he's deaf. But I mean, he can hear some, but he can't wear a hearing aid because he can't tolerate them and what have you. It just irritates him. So it's like a no-win-win situation there, right? And so he has these headphones when he's watching television, and he can hear what he's watching it, but for some reason, I don't know, he has to crank the TV up. So you know, so anyway. I got some videos for that young man that I did outside, because, you know, I thought that I didn't want no distractions around here on that, you know, so, and man, as it freezes outside, I'm telling you. Well, I hope that your day went well. God bless you. Shalom, and I will talk to you later. But you thought I was going to say talk at you. I'm going to talk to you later. All right. God bless you all. Shalom, and ha-ho.